Well, I'm confused about this. Why is there a photo of you, and forgive me if I'm incorrect, and this is not you, but I think it is, with jizz all over your face, and you say that moment you realize you're not mentally ill, but just in another toxic relationship?
I just like to play with things. It was a to the face. I love facials. It's my jam.
Yeah, so you had
on your Instagram?
so you have man's jizz all over your face, and you say that
it was my
realize
husband
you're
at the
not-
time. Was his jizz.
Hang on, you say the moment you realize you're not mentally ill, but in another toxic relationship, wouldn't that mean that you were trying to seek toxic relationships? Because you look rather happy and satisfied in this photo, I must admit.
Well, the sex was good. Doesn't mean the relationship was healthy. He was a covert narcissist.
So you only realized it after he jizzed all over your face?
Yeah, unfortunately, some of these guys are real sneaky.
Is the post not clarity?
I mean, should you not do that for your man?
For both.
Exactly. I didn't know how bad it was going to go, in that stage.
Behind closed doors, if you're
that man was the best at marketing. He did such a good job. I'll tell you that. He ran every game there was, and I
going for all the. But I thought you were spiritually enlightened. What are you going for all these toxic men who jizzing all over your face? You only realize after you have they're all over your face.
That was my
they
husband.
Are toxic. That's so weird.
We were married. That was our sex life. He was my guy for. We did it together. I don't know what is the concept. Do you guys think that I'm just sleeping with all these random guys? It was literally my husband. No, I'm not. It was my husband at the time. We did all together.
Well,
that's how I started.
That was
it
the
was
one
my
that
husband.
You weren't actually married to, right?
We had a wedding. I had the ring, the whole thing. I even got the tattoo. We had the ceremony.
Yeah.
We had the reception. We had the minister. The whole thing. We just didn't sign it legally.
Yeah. So I'll just even assume that that's a marriage. But you say so he was toxic?
He ended up being I think he
so
had a closet drinking problem. So at the time when
he was jizzing on your face and you were taking pictures, was he toxic?
Obviously, the man was who he was the whole time, but I wasn't aware. He really ran some good games.
Why did you post a picture saying he was toxic if you weren't aware?
Okay. We made that content when we were together, and I didn't know his true colors yet. We made that content. I already had that content from probably a year before. Then when I left the man, I was trying to work through my process of not sinking into this doom and gloom, and that's what my artistic process. That's just what I threw up there.
What date did you release that photo then?
I mean, it says it on there. I don't have it on memory. Look back at it would have a date stamp on it.
Yeah, I know. So what date did you release it? Was it before or after you found out he was toxic?
It was after I left. I already left him by the time
you didn't release that photo before then?
On my OnlyFans we had stuff like that, but it wouldn't have had that caption. That photo was taken after a video that we made together, and then we did a cut on the face and we took photos of it.
And it was then on your back after you had made your OnlyFans content with this man all over your face that you realized he's toxic.
No, it was when he me.
But
then why did you say in the photo that was the moment you realized he was toxic?
It was just a satire. It was an artistic expression.
So you made it the up.
That was my way of turning a really difficult situation into some sort of a artistic expression.
You made it up, right?
Made it up.
You made it up because you just wanted to put it out there, get some clicks and views, but it was made up, right? That was not actually the moment you realized he was toxic. You just made it the up, right?
You should have an app of your own, and when I'm feeling sad, I could ask you a question. You could just tell me the blatant honest truth, and I can just laugh and
what? Feel better?
Feel better. Because, you say everything so honestly and so articulately, and, it's so honest and, raw and real, but it's so funny at the same time. I love it.
That is true. But you are correct. You are correct.
It should be funny, raw, and honest.
You are correct. That was not the exact moment that I realized how toxic it was. That was the exact moment I realized we just made some super awesome content. Wasn't that sexy?
Then
I did a whole scene.
You said, and I quote, that was the moment that I realized I was in a toxic relationship.
It was just showing a picture of something that had happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
that was sexy. So I was killing like 5 birds with one stone. I was
Yeah, but how
making
come
light of a
earlier
hard
in the
situation.
conversation,
I was
initially
bringing
when
in
I
a
asked
sexy
you-
piece of
Hang on.
clickbait to make
I'll pull
money.
up the note. I'll pull up the note. Quote, yes, that was when I realized I was in a toxic relationship. Your exact words.
I'm not really sure. You
You're
got
not
me.
sure?
You got me. I did the
Trying
and
to
had
get
a
you.
fun
I'm trying
time,
to
and then
figure
it was
this
like a
out.
few months later that the guy me, and I was like, oh
All right.
shit.
Let me move it on.